Civilization began when man realized he could not survive alone. He left the wilderness and built his citadels, security against intruders and erosion from within. The cities of the world have since become the crossroads of trade and ideas, ideas that have made the human race more powerful than primitive man ever dreamed. Among these was an invention, a machine that conquered two enemies of contemporary man: time and distance. Since the birth of the automobile, only one major city has been born. It spans an area of over 2,600 square miles. A network of neighborhoods and needs greater than any other in the world.
Come on, will you? I'm in a hurry. Hey! Hey! Vega! Hey, I'm on the phone. Thanks! What is this? Self-service all of a sudden? Okay.
No, they're not gonna take a couch. Wait, cut that out.
You think you can find some oil, buddy? 1030 detergent. I'm down a quart. Listen, buddy, I don't have time for you this morning, you understand? I just don't have the time. Hey! Hey! Are you crazy? What are you... Vega! Vega! Hey! Hey, Vega! What's the matter with you? You're crazy! You are! You're crazy! Oh my God! My God!
Sounds beautiful.
Oh, Matthew, I think I'm gonna die.
Well, think of it this way, Bert. In case you happen to die from it, at least you're all dressed up for the occasion. Yeah.
Oh, that'd Forster rent the tux, wouldn't it? I wonder how much we could beat him out of. Oh, man. That's my last garden party. I'll tell you that.
You know, you didn't have to be out in the garden all night.
We didn't have to be there at all, you know. Who gave us that tip, anyway?
Ambulance ADW at 401 West Hill.
Where are we?
400 block, Figueroa.
Oh, damn it.
Repeat, ambulance ADW at 401 West Hill. All units to respond.
What time you got?
8:15.
Well, that makes it a 26-hour shift already, right? Oh, no, and that makes it a right-hand turn.
Why don't you call it in, let them know we're coming.
Oh, Matthew, what did I ever do to deserve a saint for a partner? 1 King 32, show us responding to 401 West Hill, please.
1 King 32. We advise ambulance is en route.
Plug us in, will you? Back it up, would you please? Thank you very much. Please back it up. Get out here. This man can step back. Thank you very much. Back it up, folks.
Jack.
Hold it right there, madam. Back it up, please. Stay right there.
All right, guys, let's get this man moving here. He needs help. Hustle it up. Let's go. Who called this in?
I did. Vega? Ray Vega?
Lewis. Lieutenant Lewis.
Yes, sir. Sergeant Forster.
Yes, sir. This is my station. I saw the whole thing.
Say what happened.
It was crazy. It was this kid, Banks.
His name is Eugene Banks.
He works for me.
Yeah.
I swear to God I didn't know. But he's got to be crazy.
Now run!
Hey! They ever hurt you? Huh? Hey, I asked you something. I asked you if they ever hurt you.
We ain't scared of you.
Well, there's no reason to be. Of course, there's no reason to hurt them ducks either, unless, of course, they were hurting you. Now, did they?
How could they?
You don't think they could, do you? Boy, howdy. I'll tell you something. I bet you they could be just about the meanest things you ever tangled with. You get their necks bent about something. Like, that hen over there, you know? Try and take her away from a nest she's setting or a string of little ones that she's leading around. Boy, you're liable to lose your finger, I'll tell you something. 'Cause I used to raise them. Boy, they're good old birds.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Scott, what are you doing here?
I was down on Sunset when I caught your call. Thought I might come up and take something off your hands, but I don't think I'm dressed for it.
Don't you ever stop bucking for rank, Scott? You just made sergeant. It's bad form to make Louis without at least 3 days in grade.
I knew you boys pulled dog watch last night, so I thought maybe you gotta be beat.
Oh, you're beautiful, you know that? Too bad I'm a married man.
You can hope.
Scott, how long you been here?
2, maybe 3 minutes.
Anything?
No. God, you are shot down.
I think that'll be number 1.
All right, look here, we got a live one. Just pop back in the car, keep your eyes open. We'll take a look.
Remember, we're not pulling overtime, huh? Will you, Lieutenant? Sir?
I got you.
Well, he can't get too far. Left his whole bankroll. $73 and some change.
Say you met him in Bakersfield, Mr. Diaz?
Yes, my brother has a little ranch up there, and Eugene was working around the place for him. Then one day he showed up here, said my brother told him about the room we had, so...
Is he from Bakersfield?
No, Texas, I think.
Odessa? Letter here, postmarked 3 days ago from Odessa, Texas. Forwarded from Bakersfield.
Is that family?
I don't know. Just the envelope. From an M.B. Fitch, Odessa, Texas.
What else can you tell us about him, Mr. Diaz? Family? Friends?
No. No. He never had anybody over. He never mentioned any family. Fact is, he didn't seem to want to talk much about anything. You know, I was a mason before my back went bad, and I put up a lot of walls. Nothing as thick as what this boy built around himself.
He's a country boy, all right. Look here, we got Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson.
Here's somebody he didn't think quite so highly of. Wes Collins.
That's what's on here. Wes Collins' Hard Times. It's one of my favorites.
Mr. Diaz, did you ever see him get mad?
No. Like I said, he just kept to himself. We never even knew he was around, hardly.
Well, that ought to do it. Thank you very much, Mr. Diaz. Let me give you my card, and if you hear from him or see him, you be sure and give us a call, all right?
Sure.
We'd sure appreciate it. Gets to you too, huh?
What's that?
Poking around somebody else's room. Learning things about them they haven't told anybody else. Always makes me feel like a priest at a confessional.
Never thought that much about it.
Well, you had some on your mind.
Hey, look, Padre, I'm not so sure we go to the same church, all right?
Well, is it because I gave the guy my card? Look, what Bert said about rank,
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not Foscura. I'm beat. Now, you want this one? You take it.
Wait a minute. I don't want this one. I don't want any of them, not like you seem to think.
All right, look it. Somebody ought to run over to General, see if there's a tie between this kid and the guy he laid out. You want to drive?
What about Bert?
He's out on his buns. Besides that, he's coming down with something. You want to know the truth? I don't want to get what he's got. Come on.
Excuse me now, how much is this?
$5, and it's the best deal in town.
Well, let me see. There's 4 right there, and 79 cents. How about that?
Well, that's close enough.
Is it?
But you can only look with one eye.
Okay, you got it.
Ticket, please. Welcome to Hollywood, sir.
Thank you.
Come in here a while ago, Stanley Miles.
Yeah, he just expired.
What?
Stress skull fracture, his brain died a half hour before his heart stopped.
All right. That makes him ours.
Ain't that too bad? That gives you guys a real heavy caseload now.
Lighten up.
What about the cases he's never gonna take to court? The wife and kids he's never coming home to?
Look, if it was like you say, you didn't even have a shot at him. The guy was dead when the wrench hit his skull, all right?
Where's Bert?
He's sitting on the suspect's house. You know Scott here, don't you, Brian Scott?
Yeah, sure. You brought him that pregnancy last week.
Right. Listen, this guy Miles, you said he was a lawyer.
That's what the form said.
Who filled out the form, Hank?
Who's the woman with her?
It's a neighbor. She was too shook up to drive in herself.
We ought to talk to her.
No, let's give her a little bit of space.
Guy who did it. Do you know why?
No clue.
The way it looks now, just some other kid with a lousy background looking to lash out at somebody. They don't all get to med school, you know.
If you look off to the left, folks, you'll see some of the most magnificent estates in the city.
Oh, it's just fairyland, isn't it? A real fairyland. You know, my husband wouldn't come with me. He thinks it's silly to go around looking at things that you can't ever have. But I don't think it's silly, do you? I mean, that's like saying reading about Cinderella's silly. Oh, I mean, it doesn't do any harm to dream, does it? That's what I asked him. I said, where would anybody be without dreams?
Coming up on your right now is the home of the country western singing star, Wes Collins.
Big Wes, as he is owned by the millions of people who buy his records, lives here with his wife and son. You've all seen Big Wes on television and heard his many hits like California Gold Rush, Hard Hitting Woman, This Road Was Made for Ramblin', and down the line.
Hard times, that's where all the losers go. Hard times, they get rain and sleet and snow. Hard times, you feel right at home, I know. St. Peter's gonna smile, see it just your style. Yeah, here comes hard times again.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's favorite. Yesterday's favorite.
What I need, hon, are some tomorrows. La da 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 do. Da 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 do. La da do 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 do. Da da do. Da da do.
You like it?
Do you?
I'm not sure.
You watching the clock?
Yeah.
Snoops. There's people in the buses. Tell you it's like living in a fishbowl. Hi. Hey, you know, maybe you ought to just sell this place. Move on out to the ranch.
We might sell this house and the ranch if I don't start writing some hit songs pretty fast.
Know what? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I know. But, hon, I would.
Say, young man, are you all right? Son?
If you look off to the right, you can see a house on top of the hill. That'll be our next stop. It's the former Harold Lloyd estate, and
I want off. I want off.
You'll have to wait till we get back to the office.
You stop this thing now.
Listen, son, I can't do that. This ain't rapid transit. Now you go back to your seat and sit down before I...
Stop this thing now.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, get away! Hey!
You just move this thing. Now. Computer readout also says, did 6 months in Fort Worth on an assault charge. Released last March. Profile's a little sketchy, but indicates psychotic tendencies. Juvenile record says he took some kid down in school, carved his initials in his chest with a pocket knife.
Put him in reform school?
Yeah.
He's had a great life so far, has he? Orphaned out, reform school.
I can't have too much sympathy for anybody that can't tell the difference between a man's skull and a windshield.
Sympathy? No, not sympathy, Scott. Just understanding. It's a big difference. You don't mind if I catch a couple of Z's, do you?
No, go ahead.
How's he doing?
He's dead.
Oh, no. I figured.
Yeah.
Any tie to the kid?
Nope.
Wonder what set him off.
I don't know. He was just being asked to do his job. How about you? You feel as bad as you look?
Nobody ever tell you? You don't feel anything after you die.
All right, go on home. Have a couple of straight shots for me, will you?
What about you?
I'm gonna hang in here with Scott until the old man springs somebody else.
Oh, yeah? Who's he working with?
He just came off that Griffith Park case. He's been working under alone.
Didn't waste any time cutting himself in, did he?
Wait a minute. It's 3rd and long. We're gonna punt anyway, right? We got a country boy, just like the kid. Maybe you'll get a line on it we couldn't. Go on, beat it.
You sure?
You're out.
Truth is, you don't want to catch what I got, right?
Go breathe on Mary Ellen, will you? I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You ain't no kind of pal.
This plaid shirt and Levi's?
Right.
Right!
Come on.
Someone get an ambulance. Somebody call an ambulance!
I got you, Bert. It's all right, I got you. We got you. Okay, slow down. Here we go. Come on, hustle it out here.
All right, get him out of here. Come on, folks, get over here. For your own safety. I want this whole yard covered again. We're gonna run it one more time. Take the south end and turn every corner, every crevice. I want everything looked in. Take this side over here. Come on, get these people over here. Keep them out of the way. All right, hit it. Come on, move. How's Bert?
We'll see.
What'd you do to your leg?
Nothing.
Looks like you got a pretty good limp.
What do you got?
He's long gone.
What makes you so sure?
You ever been to Texas?
Say it.
Jackrabbit country. I figure this kid's done his share of hunting, too. The way he ran, the route he ran, he zigged in and out. Cut right in front of the car to throw me off balance. All instinct, no pattern. He runs like one, too. Probably thinks like one, and once you flushed one, they just keep right on running.
However, what he did to Bert, he didn't learn hunting jackrabbits.
Nope. No, he's got some other instincts, too.
West Side, Wilshire and Beverly Boulevard.
Well, that's kind of a long trip. Maybe you better show me you got the bread, huh?
Why?
Oh, honey, I've been driving this bucket for a long time, and I've seen one too many of your kind who wants to ride uptown, and then they come up short. So if you got it, get it up, and if you don't, pile out before I start the meter.
All right.
You lousy punk, what do you think you're doing?
You just drive this thing.
Look, somebody's liable to see that thing and call a cop.
Not around here. Listen, everybody around here is just a little bit too interested in themselves. Now drive!
I see. Blames himself, does he?
I don't know.
I do. It's that trick knee again. If he hadn't twisted that, he'd have gotten there first, and Bert would still be alive. That's what he's thinking.
He hurt the knee before?
College. Some preseason game that didn't mean a damn thing. Thank you. How are you feeling?
Aces.
Why don't you get some sleep? Matt, I can't have a man on the street in your condition.
Lloyd, I'm going out on the street. I don't care whether you like it or not. You want to put a leash on me? I'm going out.
All right. After what happened to Bert, I'll probably be out there myself, but I don't want you alone. Stay with Scott.
I don't know, Scott.
What the hell does that mean?
I know what he means. There's a razor in the glove compartment.
Thank you. Look, Scott, I don't want you to think I don't like you or something.
Forget about it.
Guy's born to be a got. It's all right with me. It should happen to everybody.
Gods? What's a gods?
You got money, right? Your buck's up. Here you got cattle, oil wells. What I heard was you own half of Texas.
Maybe not half, but the family's not hurt. Of course, mine's all tied up in a trust. But there could definitely come a day when I will be a god's.
Anyway, how's that line?
You're entitled.
Let me ask you something.
Go.
What are you doing here?
I went to school here. UCLA, got the best police science academy in the country.
It's not what I meant. What is a country boy, a guy who's going to come into a lot of dough? What do you want to be a cop for?
Different churches, same God.
Headquarters to 1 King 19.
1 King 19.
Your suspect sighted. Proceed to corner Wilshire Beverly Boulevard. See the cab driver.
And 4, hit him.
Beverly and Wilshire Boulevard.
Good.
He even runs like a rabbit. Any reason you can figure why he'd head that direction?
He's just scared. And he's entitled.
Shep? 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 God. God. Shep. No. Donnie. Donnie? Donnie!
Mommy, Mommy!
Donnie! Oh, God, baby! Are you okay? What happened?
What do you want? I want to see Wes Collins.
Why?
Well, that's between him and me.
Who are you?
That's between him and me, too. Where'd he go?
He's out.
Mr. Collins' car, Wes Collins.
yeah.
He wanted me to drop it off for him.
Sure, just pull it in there next to his Carrera and leave the keys.
Oh, hey, you know, I don't think I ought to do that. You know, he wanted me to drop the keys off personally. He said you'd tell me where he was.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he's in Studio A.
Hey, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
But somehow I keep dreaming just the same. Yesterday's a loser, and today is almost gone. But I'm moving to tomorrow, still looking for the sun. So when you see me coming, don't think I expect a hand till you seen a man died trying. You ain't never seen a lonely man. You ain't never seen a lonely man.
That's it, you got it. That's beautiful. That's got it.
We'll take 5, Cal.
Yeah, go ahead, take it.
Hey, listen, guys. Why don't you hunt up your charts on Ramblin' Man? Let's do that right after the break, okay?
Boy, we got a session going here. You believe those tracks he's laying down? Did you hear that little thing? Hi there. Can I help you with something?
You're Wes Collins.
Yeah, last count I had, that's who it was.
Guess I've been listening to you most of my life.
Well, I thank you.
I didn't say I liked it.
Trats, you didn't, did you?
No. I used to, though. Used to a lot.
Me, young fella.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Well, should I know who you are?
Read it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And all those songs you sang. All that sweet trash about being alone, having a hard time.
What's the matter with you, boy?
Oh, I seen your place. You know that? All those things you have, the way you live.
Boy, put that knife down.
You never had any hard times, have you? And you don't know nothing about being alone.
I know one thing. I've been down this road a few times before, boy.
No, I mean, not even close.
Hey, what's happening here? What's going on, man? Right back. What's going on, man?
Boy, put the knife down, boy.
Somebody get the guard! Go get the guard, somebody! Go get the guard! Somebody go get the guard! Hey! Get the guard! Wes, you all right?
Yeah.
I'll get the cops.
No!
No. The guy cut you.
We don't need that kind of brass right now. Just forget it. Forget it.
What was that all about? What is all that?
I don't know.
Scott. Same guy.
Yeah, he's in West Collins station wagon, too. What kind of sense can we make out of this? A nobody kid starts on a tear on the east side and then goes after a big name like West Collins.
You were never a nobody kid.
You were?
The only oil I ever saw was at the end of a dipstick, too.
So why Collins?
Superstar.
Banks is jealous?
Hates his guts.
Why?
Power. Collins had it, kid hasn't.
Yeah, but why Collins? Why not somebody else? And why is he in Collins' own station wagon?
Doesn't scam out, does it?
Nope, not all the way. And even hating somebody, you can't tell me you ever went headhunting like this kid is.
No. But I did rip off a couple of shorts from some rich guys like you just so I could taste the power myself.
Shorts?
There's a short. Gets you there shorter, don't it?
I guess it does at that. Now I know what happened to my first Maserati.
Don't worry about a thing. I never stole nothing I couldn't spell. 1 King 19, headquarters. Let me have the book.
1 King 19, go.
Suspect is headed west on Hollywood Boulevard. Yellow Ford station wagon, license number 298BZE. Believe suspect is headed toward the residence at 2206 North Stone Canyon Road. Request backup units at that residence. Repeat, request backup units at 2206 North Stone Canyon Road.
Mind if I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Why are you doing this?
I like the hours.
Now, come on, straight.
Got collared by a cop one time. Straightened my whole head around. Good cop. Bert Forster's old man.
What are you doing? Those magnums?
He's got to go down on Sunset. Make a right when you get there. Come on, move this traffic out.
Hold on.
You have business here?
Police officer. I want to see a West Collins.
Do you have identification?
Captain Decker. Homicide. You had trouble here?
Mr. Collins called earlier. He asked us to keep a watch on the place around the clock.
Is he in there?
Well, this is a private patrol, and we give our clients the privacy they pay for.
I want to see him, and I want to see him now. You understand?
He said he could be reached at the ranch.
Where's that?
In Malibu Canyon.
Thank you.
Uncle Jed.
Oh, your daddy wants to stay inside till he gets here.
Come on.
Inside, honey. Come on.
BZE. Get up there.
Better call it in.
Just drive. Get up on him. Don't you do that.
Come on, Matt, you don't work that way. Do you?
One King 19 headquarters.
1 King 19, go.
Have suspect in sight on Sunset Boulevard heading west, 45 miles an hour. Approaching Beverly Glen Boulevard.
1 King 19, this is 1 King 1. Just stay on his tail. We've got a unit sitting on that Stone Canyon address.
Collins is not in any danger. He's got his family at a ranch out in Malibu. I'm headed your way. Now keep me wired.
10-4. Don't lose him.
Easy, honey, he tied us up with a phone cord, and I couldn't do anything until Jed got there, and he said he wanted us to go.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Donnie.
Oh, he was so scared, but he wasn't hurt. Wes.
Let's get inside.
Oh, my God. Your arm.
It's all right, babe. It's all right.
What does he want? Who is he?
He's some kid that went off the deep end. That's all I know.
And Jed said I shouldn't call the police, that you told him not to call the police. Why?
We don't need the police and the newspapers snooping around at a time like this and making this bigger than it really is.
Yeah, but he could come back now. I mean, he could come back.
The police are guarding the house, and you're safe here, so just get inside. Thanks, Jed.
I do anything for your arm?
No, just watch the road.
King 19, 4 King 19. We're approaching you at 100 yards.
Waiting. Over.
Move in tight. Hop in there. 1 King. Close it up.
Get out! Hold! Don't move! Scott!
Oh, come on, Matt. What?
Get out of the box! You couldn't wait before.
Hold on a second. Hold it! I understand what you're feeling about Bert, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna dummy up to what you're doing. And I'm not taking any more of this.
Give me some space!
You want space? You got it. You want another partner? You got that, too.
All I want is the guy who killed Bert. One King 19 headquarters.
Those magnums.
Mine.
Any sign of him?
No, sir. We called in units to sweep the area.
You heard me say Collins is in Malibu.
Yeah.
You got an address? 12920 Malibu Canyon.
Got it.
And Matt, any more cannon fire, you don't get benched, you get busted. I'll be downtown.
That was dumb.
Yeah? Well, now you know.
What?
What I'm doing here. I mean, if I was a Gotts and smart to boot, why would I leave all that good, clean country air and come and do the same thing with my life as a big city overgrown JD?
You want to drive?
Sure.
Lieutenant, I'm telling you, this is not all the big, fancy mystery you boys are trying to make it. I know a little bit about the way the law works. Hell, spent a little time myself. And what I'm saying is this, I don't want some kid sent to the pen just because he let his emotions get away with him a little bit.
Do you know who he is?
No, but I do know this, that when he comes down on whatever high he is on, he's going to be sorry for what he's done. Hell, he might write me a letter and say, you're still my favorite picker. I told him down at the studio not to even bring you boys into it.
Down at the studio, they said it was attempted murder.
Hell no, man. Listen, it's no big deal, I'm telling you.
Well, it's big enough that it got 2 people killed today. One of them was a police officer.
I don't know about that.
Well, what exactly do you know, Mr. Collins?
I've told you what I know, boy.
You always keep the artillery on the front porch?
There's been a mountain lion running around up here, and Uncle thought he might bag him today.
And I already told you 2 people were killed today. So if that gun is used on a man instead of a cat, we might be nailing your hide to the wall.
Brian.
Well, what is it here? Why did that kid come after you?
Scott. Mr. Collins, you don't want to say what happened? That's all right with me. However, if you change your mind, find you need some help, we'll be there if you need it.
Not likely.
You didn't buy that.
Not likely. Get a look at the car.
Carrera. So what are we doing?
Run a make on him, see what he did time for.
A and B laid some dude out in a barroom brawl.
What'd you do, look at his jacket?
No, but he doesn't try to hide it.
He's hiding something.
You and your boys should take this section over here on the north side. You guys should take this south side over here. And... oh, I don't need this.
I'd like to speak... hold up. Sergeant Scott, would you hold on a second? Hey, take it easy. I hurt my foot.
Sergeant Scott, let me ask you a few questions, please.
No comment, Mr. Greenwald.
Sergeant Scott, what I heard on the police band was comment enough. Thought you'd like to elaborate for the public.
Not now.
You're in Malibu. Wes Collins has a ranch in Malibu. Is the suspect still pursuing him? Is he holding up out here somewhere?
Is that thing running?
Sergeant Scott, K News Los Angeles is always running. You do your part, we do our part.
Don't put this on the air.
Sergeant Scott, you're putting people out here. Are you trying to protect Wes Collins? Is someone still trying to kill him?
You want to help him?
Look, Sergeant Scott,
You know as well as I do. If I sit on this thing, someone else is going to put it out.
That don't make it right.
No, but it makes it news. That's what I get paid for.
I don't believe this guy. What'd you get?
The subject of Mr. Wes Collins. He did time, all right. Did 2 years. However, it's not exactly the way he tells it to the public.
What do you mean?
It didn't happen in a bar, and it wasn't a tanked-up truck driver he took out. He punched out a 6-month-old baby.
There you go.
Thanks. When can we ride my pony?
Not today, Donnie boy.
Why not?
Because your father said so. Now just stop pestering, okay?
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow, Donnie.
Wes Collins of country western fame. The attack was apparently unprovoked, but Collins cannot be reached for comment. The singer has reportedly taken his family away from the city and into the ranch he owns in Malibu Canyon. Meanwhile, the search continues for the suspect in the city. We'll give you the latest details as they develop.
Going outside?
Just for a little while, son.
I want to go too.
Later, old man. All right?
Can I go with you?
Come on, honey, you sit down and finish up. I'll give you a nice big piece of cake, okay?
Okay.
Nobody's moving.
Give me a cigarette, Jed.
Wes, you know I don't need to hear any more than I have. You know that.
But,
well, a man's got to air his lungs to somebody. And you don't seem to want to talk to Carol none. Wes, look, why don't you just come?
You say he could be Collins' kid.
Collins gets busted 21 years ago in Odessa, Texas for child abuse. What do you figure?
And Banks is 21 years old. And the letter he got 3 days ago was from an M.B. Fitch. A Mary Beth Banks filed the charges on Collins and sent him to jail.
He gets 2 years. She marries Fitch. Kid gets shuffled off to an orphanage.
You think there's something in that letter about Collins?
The woman was dying.
Well, she might have tried to ease her conscience and blew the boy's mind.
The boy's mind was blown a long time ago. Look at it. You got a kid here who's been shuffled around from institution to institution. Never had anybody or anything. Nothing. No identity. I remember when I lost my folks. I know this kid's got to be feeling the same fears, the doubts, the same nightmares that I felt. And I had all my own things around me. Hell, I was in my uncle's house. No sympathy, just understanding. What do you think, Lloyd?
I don't know.
I do. Kid that gets bumped around like that shows that kind of juvenile record. He's a potential murderer by the time he is 10.
Yeah. I saw the letter. He gave it to me at the studio.
It was about you, then?
She told that boy that I was his father. I just didn't want it all coming out. Not now, man. Things ain't been going that good. And I worked damn hard for what I got, and I want to keep it. Keep it for my family, for my own boy.
So Eugene is not your son?
They didn't prove it. They took it to court, but they didn't prove it. And I never believed it for a minute. The court didn't either.
But you did beat him, though.
Sounds pretty bad, don't it? It was bad. I didn't hit him but once. But boy, it was bad.
Why'd you do it?
Why did I do it? Sitting on that bunk looking out them bars, I must have asked myself that question 10,000 times. You know something? I never did come up with a good answer. I was drunk, mad at Mary Beth, mad at me, mad at the whole damn world, and there was that kid bawling and squalling and... Well, I just wanted him to shut up. No, I want him to be gone. I just want him to go away. To stop me from feeling like, well, maybe I ought to take care of him anyhow. So I hit him. I didn't mean to hit him that hard. I nearly killed that kid. For God's sakes, why did that girl write him that letter?
She didn't know him. She couldn't know what it would do to him.
And he blames Wes for everything that's happened to him.
Sure.
Why?
Maybe he feels he didn't have the home he thinks he could have had.
You mean that boy never had a home, never had a family?
Well, what little we know about him, the last place he spent any time at all, 4 years, was with a family. However, their only qualifications for being parents before they got Eugene and the foster parent fee that went along with him was raising prize hogs.
He was taught a few things, though. Like how to hunt.
You think he's gonna come hunting me, right?
You're the only one of us who's looked him in the eye. What do you think?
He'll be coming.
Head on up to the Collins spread and comb those hills. If they spot anything, I want to know about it. They found Banks' car.
Where?
About a half mile south on the Coast Highway. I sent the chopper up to Collins' place.
Seal off the road to the Collins place. Sergeant Scott, is the suspect still in the area?
Yes, Mr. Greenwald. I guess we know at least one person heard that bulletin you had to put out. Here. He ditched the car about a half a mile south. And then he stopped at a liquor store and told the owner he's on his way up here to see Collins. And got lost.
Got any directions?
The guy drew him a map.
Beautiful.
South here. See, he could work his way up here and into the orchard.
All right, let's assume that's his move. How long has he been here?
No telling. Half hour, maybe?
Okay, I want you two to stick with the house. I'm gonna go back to the command post to make a sweep up from the highway. I'll let Collins know.
Right on. Say it.
Well, now, figuring he's a hunter, he'll come in with the wind in his face and the shadows at his back. And he isn't going to use the highway either.
All right. How long will it take him to get from where he ditched the car to here? 20 minutes?
No more.
Collins is gone!
Well, now, he's a country boy, too. And if he's looking to meet up with him, he'll be thinking the same thing.
1 king, 1 to air. 1 king, 1 to air. 3.
Warning 1 to all units. Seal off all accesses. Repeat, all accesses.
Put that away, boy. You're not gonna need it. Eugene, I know all about it. I know everything.
You don't know nothing.
I know you need help, boy, and I want to help you.
Listen, I don't want nothing from you. You hear me? I just want to see you dead.
Stop it! Come on, take it easy. Don't hurt the boy.
You go to hell. You hear me? You go to hell.
I thought you said he wasn't yours.
He's not. But he could have been.
Okay. Come on, boy, let's go. Got him? Take him. All right. You have the right to remain silent. You give up the right to remain silent.
How's your knee? You better go get it looked at.
I gotta call Bert's wife.
Okay, I'll check you in.
Sergeant Scott, they're letting me take him home tomorrow. They kept him just to make sure everything was okay.
I'm sorry,
Well, my baby. You brought me to the hospital last week? He's the one who couldn't wait until they got him upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
Well, listen. I mean, well, there's nobody else, and would it be all right if I named him after you?
Me?
Please?
Do you even know my name?
Oh, that doesn't matter. What matters is what you did for us.
I'll tell you what. You take good care of that little guy, okay?
Okay.
And you call him Bert.
Bert?
Yeah. Do you like it?
Bert. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Thank you.
And so with each day, with each child that is born, begins the rebirth of civilization. Some men, whether or not they wholly understand the importance of the part they play, will go on serving, so that others may produce the material things we need, or pursue the understanding of life through philosophy and science, or embellish it with literature and art and song. And some will be damned forever because of songs that were never sung.